We appreciate all of you. My name is Josh Burns. 10 years ago, I was convicted of a crime I didn't commit in the state of Michigan. After my 2-month-old daughter fell ill, my wife and I found ourselves face to face with a child abuse pediatrician who called Child Protective Services on us and accused us of shaken baby syndrome. Our daughter was taken from us and put into foster care with strangers, and we were in the battle to prove our innocence and retain our parental rights. Since I was the last one alone with our daughter before she got sick, I was charged criminally with child abuse. My wife was allowed 3 one-hour visits a week with our daughter, and I wasn't allowed to see her at all. After things and given 1 hour to move out of our family home, since I was charged criminally and still facing a criminal trial. I was eventually convicted. I served 1 year in prison and lost the first 2 years with my daughter. Finally, last year, after a 10-year battle fighting for my innocence, I was exonerated and declared innocent thanks to the tireless work of the University of Michigan Innocence Clinic and the Michigan Attorney General's Conviction Integrity Unit. So 3 years ago, my family relocated to Texas. Our belief was that Texas cherishes liberty, parental rights, and evidence-based science. But then I learned about Robert Robertson, who is a father on Texas death row and now scheduled to be executed in less than 2 weeks under the same scientifically unsound shaken baby syndrome hypothesis that has caused my family so much harm. It is so hard to overstate the nightmare of not only having a gravely ill child, but being wrongfully accused of harming that person that you love the most. We cannot allow Robert to be executed. Robert's daughter, Nikky, was a very sick child, and he sought medical care for her many times. Finally, like me, Robert found himself face to face with a child abuse pediatrician. In fact, there is a man here today in this crowd who came face to face with the same child abuse pediatrician from Robert's case. My friend Andrew Rourke was wrongfully convicted of shaken baby syndrome. He spent 13 years in prison here in Texas. Andrew and I had the pleasure of meeting last year at the Innocence Network conference. And we were able to cross that stage together as first-year exonerees. We were actually exonerated the same week last November within 3 days of each other. Andrew has become a dear friend, and I'm so grateful that he and his wife, Kelly, are here with us today. Andrew, can you raise your hand so we can acknowledge you in the crowd? Andrew Rourke. Thank you, brother, for being here. Also with us today, Anna Vasquez. Can you raise your hand for us, Anna? Where's Anna?
Woo!
Anna, another exoneree. She spent 13 years in prison and thankfully was declared innocent and exonerated. I know that Anna has others here. I didn't have a chance to write their names down, but there are other exonerees here as well. We also have a man here, Barry Beach. Barry Beach spent 33 years behind bars, falsely accused. And he's still fighting. He's been exonerated once, and he's still fighting for another exoneration. Barry, will you raise your hand and be recognized, Barry? Barry flew here all the way from Montana. Thank you, Barry. Thank you. To all my brothers and sister exonerees here today who've been to these Innocence Network conferences, I'm going to try to say this. How sweet would it be to attend that conference with Robert and watch him cross that stage? What a dream come true that would be for all of us, wouldn't it? We hope and pray that for Robert. I have worked with so many champions of justice in this fight for Robert's life, from all sides of politics. Law enforcement agencies, groups who support the death penalty, groups who want to abolish it. But the one thing we all agree on is that Robert and Nikky deserve truth and justice. And we all agree the only way we can get truth and justice is to ensure that all the evidence is heard. So I once again ask the courts to order a stay of execution and a new trial. Robert was convicted using junk science that no longer stands under the scrutiny of truth and justice. And Andrew and I stand here today as living proof of that fact. To those in Texas who have the authority to stop this execution, I have this message. Be humble, seek the truth, and seek justice. We cannot undo a wrongful execution, but we can undo a wrongful conviction. You must ensure that you get this right. The integrity of our system of law depends upon you getting this right. Our founding fathers spent an amazing amount of time on our Bill of Rights to make sure that liberty and justice prevail. So please stop this execution. Texas is watching. Our nation is watching. The whole world 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 is watching. Make truth